Hey everyone, this is Mark and April at Out of Office Travel Journal. Since we live in Houston, it's not that difficult to get to one of our favorite places, New Orleans. And one of our favorite times to go, we go every year to the Mardi Gras in New Orleans. Mardi Gras literally means Fat Tuesday. And Fat Tuesday is the end of carnival season. Carnival season starts every year on January 6th, also known as 12th night or Epiphany. Now, the date of Fat Tuesday is always the day before Ash Wednesday, and Ash Wednesday is 47 days before Easter Sunday. So that's how the carnival season is scheduled every year. Throughout the entire season of carnival, building up to Fat Tuesday, there's parades every week. A lot of the bigger parades take place right before Fat Tuesday, especially that weekend before Fat Tuesday. And a lot of those bigger parades are located at downtown New Orleans. But some of the other parades throughout the season, they're out in Slidell, they're in Metairie, they're all over the place. A lot of different routes, a lot of different parades. But like I said, the big ones, the most popular ones are going to be downtown that weekend building up to Fat Tuesday. There's so many great traditions and nuances about Mardi Gras. We're just going to cover some of the main ones here. The flambeaux. The flambeaux have been used for as long as Mardi Gras has been happening in New Orleans. And what they were originally for was to light up the floats when they didn't have electricity in the city. So they still continue to march in the parades and as kind of a traditional thing with the gas lamps that they carry. King Cake is a cake with a really sugary icing. And then the interesting thing is inside each king cake, there's a little plastic baby. And whoever gets the piece with the baby is supposed to bring the next king cake. Each parade is produced by an organization called a crew, K-R-E-W-E. Some crews are older, more established, and have been running Mardi Gras parades for a very long time. Others are newer and smaller. Some of the oldest crews, like Endymion, are next to impossible to join. Other crews, like Morpheus, are more open and easier for new people to participate. If you want to experience riding on a float in a Mardi Gras parade, you will need to join a crew that's open to new members riding. You'll pay a fee and will be assigned a spot on one of the floats. You'll then load the float with all your throws, either the day before or the day of the parade starts. And then on the day of your parade, there'll typically be a pre-party for the members that are riding. So you put on the supplied costume and mandatory mask, attend the pre-party, and when it's time to go, you find your place on your float and roll down the parade route, throwing stuff to the thousands of parade watchers lining the route. Watching a parade takes a little bit of planning. It usually involves getting there early in the morning, setting up your spot with either chairs or the ladders that the kids sit on, tents. Some people are cooking out there. But really, it fills up quick. You got to be there early in the morning to get a spot right there on the parade route, because it gets deep with people when the parade rolls, and you need to have a spot up front to have the best access to the parade. Mardi Gras attire is really anything goes. Purple, green, and gold are the official colors of Mardi Gras, and a lot of people wear that, but you'll see people wearing all kinds of things, including even looks like Halloween costumes, superhero outfits, voodoo type of dress up, all kinds of different formal, informal, anything goes. Wear what you want, have a good time. One thing I like about the parades are the bands. These are usually local high school bands or some colleges. Some of the bands like St. Aug, people they know these bands. They're very good, skilled musicians, and they roll through many of the parades. Some parades have multiple bands, and it's just great to hear them come through. And they're not throwing anything to the crowd, but it's just great to have that Mardi Gras music as they roll through. One of the favorite things about the parades is, of course, the floats that come by and they throw the beads and all the other items. They're colorful. The people on the floats are having fun. I mean, there's just something about making eye contact or yelling and screaming, jumping up and down. Somebody sees you, they might point at you, they throw you something. It's not worth a lot. I mean, it's a bead necklace that I don't know, cost $1 or something or less. But just getting that from somebody on the float, catching it with your bare hands, is just the excitement of it is really a good time for everybody. Putting those beads around your neck, stacking them up, you have a whole bunch of them by the end of the parade. It's just really fun for everybody. The items tossed from the floats are called throws. All kinds of stuff is thrown from the floats. Bead necklaces, snacks, t-shirts, masks, keychains, hats, toilet paper rolls, plush items, serving dishes, all kinds of items. Some parades have special theme throws that are considered extra special if you catch one, like Muse's parade has decorated shoes, Iris has decorated glasses, Orpheus throws specially decorated tambourines. And finally, the amazing part, the city of New Orleans does such a great job of cleaning up the mess. You can't imagine how much junk there is in the street after a Mardi Gras parade. And they just come through with crews that are sweeping and blowing and heavy equipment, scooping it up, putting it in dumpsters, hauling it away, scrubbing down the street and just cleaning it up, getting ready for the next day. They really do an amazing job at that. If you like crowds, you like a good time, a lot of noise, a lot of fun, a lot of lights, definitely check out the Mardi Gras in New Orleans. And if you have an interest in other fun things to do around the world, please subscribe to our channel or visit us at OOOtraveljournal.com. Safe travels, everyone.